Brace yourselves, everyone. Today we're looking at a game so terrifying, so disturbingly horrifying, so skin-crawlingly sinister that it could only exist on the most depraved of all the consoles, the Wii U eShop.
The Letter was released in 2014 exclusively for the Wii U eShop. I stumbled across this game randomly one day while I was browsing the shop looking for something cool to play. The Letter is a first-person adventure horror game. In this game, you play as Michael Kennedy. Michael receives a letter from his father, Taylor James Kennedy, asking Michael to stay away from his job site. But of course, Michael is an adventurous young lad who loves his father dearly, although he has not always been there for him. Sounds like my kind of adventure.
Let's do this. Oh, dear.
Okay, can we slow down for a minute, please? I have some questions. First, why is my camera pitch inverted? I feel like I'm staggering around the game drunk, and considering the fact I'm playing as a little kid, that's got me concerned right off the bat. Second, what is with this music? So the game just drops us off here in this brick cabin, apparently, with nothing to guide us except for the writing on the wall that says to find the letter. Well, gee, I wonder where the letter could be. Could it be on the bed? No. Could it be on the desk? No. Could it be behind the gigantic potted plant in the corner? Why, of course it is! Silly me! Considering the drunk walking and the trippy background music, I can't believe pot didn't come to my mind sooner. Here we have the first letter, or more accurately, poster, our dad left behind for us. It's a whole paragraph of deeply emotional musings from a broken man.
Hello, Michael. If you are reading this, then you have discovered one of the pages in my journal. I usually write my deepest thoughts and feelings in this little thing.
Hey, buddy. That's what journals are for. Yeah. Just FYI.
On the opposite corner of the room, we have the Danger Zone, home of 2 wood pallets and a teddy bear. Welcome! We know what's inside. You will.
I'm just starting to think that this game is a really bad translation of something. I just have no idea what.
I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. I found the letter, but I can't open the door. It clearly says, find letter, check. Open me? No can do. I've seriously been stumbling around this brick room for over 10 minutes and I still have no idea what the game wants from me. Oh, so it was this letter you wanted me to find. And now I can open the door. Help me. We get a new letter from our dad warning us to trust no one and to stay away from his job site because if we go there, we won't survive. There's apparently something unsettling there. But because we're such an adventurous young lad, we decide to go to the Construction Rally to find our father.
Okay, now, we're out of that brick room, so surely this is where the game actually begins. I mean, this game is a horror game, right? I mean, I'm ready for some spooks. Ain't been no spooks, man. Bring on the spooks, man! This is the entire game, isn't it?
Really, there's only 2 things to do in this game. Walk around, find random letters, and occasionally pick up some item that's required to progress for some reason.
Ah, scary. Seriously though, how can you say this is a horror game? It's not scary. There's no spooks, man. There's no spooks in this game. Teddy bears are not spooks. They're not scary. Teddy bears are not scary. Putting them everywhere does not make your game scary.
What did you say, punk?
Ah!
Wanted, people with beards. dead or alive. This is by far the worst part of the game. All you can do is wander around this giant dark wasteland looking for a bunch of random crap. To try and make things more interesting for myself, I tried to Skyrim up the mountain, but I couldn't do it thanks to an invisible wall. Can I just ask, why is this game so dark? I mean, I get it's nighttime and all that, but there's a full moon out. That's gotta be giving off some light at least. I get that they want me to use my flashlight, but there's no reason for me to have one. There's a battery icon at the top right of the screen, but it never depletes. So there's never any reason to turn the flashlight off, which means the only difference the flashlight makes to the gameplay is limiting your view to a small circle in the middle of the screen for no good reason. It's super annoying.
Party here, please.
So at long last, we find the final item and we get whisked off to the game's third and final level. It seems that the items we found lying around in the valley are clues that indicate that Michael's father was involved in an illegal scheme that went wrong, and he may well have been murdered by a former coworker. That's heavy stuff for a game whose idea of a danger zone involves 2 wooden pallets and a teddy bear, but by this point, I honestly don't even care anymore.
Wanted, more people with beards. All shall be sacrificed to appease the Night Mother.
The game's final level is the same crap as the previous 2, with the only difference being that we're in some small town instead of a brick room or Construction Valley!
I'm honestly not sure why I'm still playing this game. I mean, unless it's just to see how it ends. There's gotta be something good at the end, right? There's gotta be something to justify the pain and the misery I've gone through.
After finding a key and a couple of other pointless items, we can finally enter the medical facility where all of our questions will be answered. It's time to find out what happened to our father. Wait for it. Wait for what? Great, I'm trapped in another tiny room. Is this another find the letter quest or something?
Michael found that the medical testing facility
Home of one giant syringe and a fire extinguisher.
was strangely empty, as if they cleaned out the place in order to hide something. Then, something strange happened to him.
It's beautiful. The clouds, the sand, the ocean, the shadows that show up when I'm 4 feet from them. It's amazing. It's beautiful. It's amazing.
What's this? Hey, Michael, we are taking the boat back to the main island to get some supplies for lunch. You were sleeping, so we let you be. Be right back.
As Michael read the note on the chair, he realized it was left for him by his parents, both of them, who just took a short trip back to the main island while Michael was sleeping. This entire time, he was only dreaming, and everything was okay.
It was a dream. It was a dream. It was a dream!
They were on vacation, in the islands. What a relief.
Ah, yes, vacationing in the islands. As we upper class are often wont to do. As we are wont to do. Yes, Mrs. Bentley, here I come.
Where do I even begin with this one? The Letter is a $2 walking simulator that thinks teddy bears are scary. It's a game that's exclusive to the Wii U, but it doesn't take advantage of anything the Wii U offers to justify being on the console. It's a game that tells you and doesn't show you or let you experience its plot, as flimsy as that plot may be. Overall, it's just a big mess. After I finished playing The Letter, I decided to do some research about the game's developers. And through my research, I discovered Treefall Studios. Treefall Studios is a tiny indie developer made up of what seems to be a few friends who want to start making games. From what I can tell, The Letter is one of their very first efforts, but to their credit, they're still making games. I checked out their YouTube channel and it looks like they have a bunch of projects in the works, from side-scrollers to town-building sims to first-person puzzle games. Personally, I'm kind of intrigued by Pitterpot, a 3D platformer they're currently working on. It's clear that Treefall puts a lot of passion into their games, and that they're driven to keep working on developing new projects despite the failings of their earliest efforts, which I think is pretty cool.
To the folks at Treefall Studios, I want to salute you. Sure, the letter may not be a very good game, but if you keep at it and you keep up that same level of passion that's so clear you have through the videos of the games you're making, I'm confident that you'll end up being some really great game developers, and I just wish you guys the best. And to the rest of you, until next time, be on the lookout for people with beards. I hear there's quite the bounty on their heads. Oh, wait.
Thanks for watching! I hope you guys liked this video, and if you did, if you'd leave a thumbs up down below, that would be so awesome, it really helps me out. And if you haven't already, you can subscribe to see more of my videos in the future. If you want to see more of my videos, why not check out one of these? This retrospective is pretty cool, and so is this review. Also, if you're interested in learning more about Treefall Studios, you can click the link in the description and see some of the projects that they're working on. With all that said though, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.